Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Joey.
Heard about the guy who leaked Stargate and goes to jail now? I don't think he's actually gonna go to jail though. If the fucking GTA guy didn't go to jail, how is this guy gonna go to jail? GTA guy was a kid. He looked a lot more than Starfield. He's going to jail because he stole like 100 copies, not because he leaked it. Okay, that makes way more sense. GTA guy probably works at the Pentagon now. True. 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 Guys, no spoilers. Okay, but I know there's weebs in my chat. I know there's fucking weebs in my chat. How was the One Piece live action? Surprisingly good. It's not bad. Trash. Don't care. Not bad. Mid. Trash. Good. Weebs are so weird. True. I actually enjoyed it. It's good. Mid. Not bad. I'm not a weeb and enjoyed. Okay. Haven't watched it yet. Okay. Looks absolutely trash and probably is.
Morning. Morning, Eve. Happy birthday.
Thank
High
you.
scores on Rotten Tomato, if that matters. Really. Bullshit anime suck. Okay. As good as it could be. Probably one of the better
Thank you,
live
Billy.
actions made. Put it from a One Piece fan, live action is mid at best. Watchable. Interesting. What is the entire arc they oh my god, is it Eve's birthday? Happy birthday, Eve.
Thank you. I'm
Happy 21st birthday.
not speedy.
I was trying to be nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
What's up, Lang, you fucking bitch?
Where the fuck is
You're
Harry?
late for the meeting, Harry.
What's up, Lang, you fucking bitch?
Oh,
I don't fuck with
is
you.
that? What the fuck?
Swearing.
You little pussy ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
Oh my god.
You little broke ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. There's a million other things I'd rather fucking do than to be fucking with you.
That's a strike. He's
I'm
standing
assuming he
right
didn't hear
there.
any of that. Otherwise, that would have been blasphemy.
who's gonna break the news to Harry that Lang Donald him?
Yeah. Well, he can hear.
Yeah.
On the RC car, so he knows.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he knows. Happy birthday, Eve.
Thank you, Naz.
Happy birthday from all of us to you.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Fifi.
Yo, what's up, guys? How's it hanging? Happy birthday, Eve.
Thank you, Kitty.
Happy Eve.
Thank you, Harry.
Harry
What's
said
up,
he wants to
guys?
sing
How
for
we
you
doing?
today.
My
I
God,
know,
Harry
we
wants
just
to
did a
sing.
little song.
He did.
Yeah, that I'll take that. That was a very entertaining.
Sing our song,
good-
Harry.
Yeah.
Fine. Happy birthday. Guys, you gotta sing along, okay? On 3.
We don't know the lyrics.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
To you.
Happy birthday to you.
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Eve. Happy birthday to you.
Eve.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yay!
Wow. Thank you.
You're 1 year
Wow.
younger.
Yes. I want to pull a reverse Speedy and just age backwards.
That also means
Yeah.
you get $1 million for your birthday. Mr. Lang
That
approved that.
happens?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
he approved
oh
that.
yeah, sure.
Shit. No, I'm actually, you know, a good friend, and I got Eve a gift.
Wow.
You
What did
did?
you get her?
Yeah, me too. It was a shared joint gift.
I was not. I take all credit for this. Eve,
Okay.
I've
My
got
card-
you
my name is on the card, right,
finest
Mr. Lang?
whiskey in all the land. It's $15,000 bottle.
Wow.
The finest
wow.
sake in all the land. It's another $15,000 bottle. You can ask Max yourself.
That
Right
is
there.
true.
Happy birthday.
Ooh. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, that's wow.
Yeah, it's fancy,
Wait, does
right?
that mean we're
Fancy.
not
That's
Mr. Lang's
so
friend if he
fancy.
didn't get us a finest bottle? On our
Stop
That's right.
making it about you, Kitty.
Okay,
That's
I'm
right.
sorry. I didn't get any.
The finest
Jesus.
alcohol you can get your hands on, guys. That's liquid gold right there. Anybody else got gifts for Eve, guys? Now's the time.
I do. Here you go, Eve. That's for you, my dear.
What was the gift?
Yep.
There's a teddy
It
bear.
It's a teddy bear holding a little heart.
Okay,
It's
so
a
she's
very special
reusing
bear.
collectible dog shit. All right. So far, I have the best gift for
No.
Eve. Anybody else?
Here we go. This is a
I
rare
got
shiny
something for
gold
you,
coin.
Eve.
A gold coin. Okay, Max. I thought you'd come better with that. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
It's very fancy.
it is actually really fancy.
I got
Can I
you
put
a
out a hit on
stress
somebody?
ring. What?
A stress ring. All right. Another reused dog shit. All right. I still got the best gifts. Anybody else?
Yeah, I do.
What'd you get her, Nance?
Something that I think she deserves.
God damn it.
Eve, I'm gonna decorate you a palace.
Ooh.
You have a palace?
That's better than a bottle of wine.
And a bottle of wine. It's a bottle of sake and whiskey. $50,000
sorry,
each.
sorry.
Pipe down.
Well,
One second. I grabbed the wrong. Here you go, Eve. Sorry, took a sec.
You're good.
What you get you?
She
Got her
got me
bouquet of
tulips.
flowers.
Are those your favorite
Yeah.
flowers?
Oh my god, me next.
I don't really know what my favorite flowers are, but those are
Me
lovely.
next.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Here you go, Eve.
My turn.
What did Dewey get you?
Happy birthday.
A teddy bear with a very small head and a large body. It's a
What?
chonk.
All right, that's
Ready
fucking weird.
for mine? All right. A diamond because you're a diamond. This, and this. Yep.
What's the this
Don't
and
use
this?
it all at one place.
Oh.
I heard the fountain's a good spot.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Ray's old fountain?
Yeah, raise all fountain.
I
is
got
a
you
good
something,
one.
Eve.
It's a good one.
Did you get her, Harry?
Well, I'll let her tell you. Hold on. There you go. Happy
Hey,
birthday.
can you take Eve later today and have sex with her so
There you
I can
go.
say that I got her
Huh?
some dick on her birthday?
Huh?
Wait,
was
what
that?
did you just say?
Thanks, Luciano. Bye bye.
Oh,
What?
what?
Okay, well,
I
that's
think I got the best
that's like
birthday
that's
gift.
literally like 17 HR violations in less than a sentence.
That is, I will be issuing a
Oh,
strike.
boy.
For
No,
that.
this is the
Sure is.
birthday
No
gift
Snurp.
part.
You remember Snurp? No ERP at the workplace table.
Well,
No, don't work
technically,
for it.
Luciano is not Cerberus.
Cannot say the word
No,
sex or
No.
penis or vagina
that's
or
here. Oh, that's here.
Oh.
fornication at the table.
Congratulations
here
on the
you go.
sex.
The check
No
for $1 million.
lewdness.
Oh. Thanks, Fiona. Thank you, guys. Love you all.
All right,
Love you.
back to
Happy
business.
birthday.
Don't make this a fuck anymore, guys. This is all about business
Oh.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
Harry, kick it off. And I'm taking notes.
Thank you, Tim.
Oh, Tim, what'd you get her? Hold on, rewind. What'd you get her, Tim?
Yeah, wait, what did Tim get? Oh.
I don't have it with me right now.
He forgot about your birthday.
He forgot. He
Man.
totally forgot.
No,
Yeah.
no. He woke up this morning and he was extremely high, off the this is off the record. He was extremely high, and he spent time with me and the Italians.
Oh.
Aw. Oh, frick.
All right.
Well, that was actually sweet.
Time for the meeting. Harry, go ahead.
All right, good morning, guys. Nearly the weekend. It's a Thursday. Listen, we all know Lang's been, threatening for you to get fired, and I don't want that to happen, guys. I don't want to see anyone sitting at this table to be fired, So let's go around the room and let's get some updates, because Lang does have a list
Notes.
and he is checking it.
Yeah.
He has notes. So
Twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
any
All right.
updates? Let's go around
Eve,
the
go ahead.
table and we'll go from there.
All right. So following up on our conversation, I filled in Leslie with a separate meeting yesterday, and we went through a majority of the things. And I then spoke to Tim about the casino. So we can move on to Tim when the casino comes around. And on top of that, my part 2 of going around and speaking to the employees who are actually working. I went through a lot of the list, and I actually can't go to a majority of these companies because the majority of our companies that are run by a lot of people is the rest and autos, and those employees who are over like 100 people, and they're actually fine-tuned so well that nothing has to be done about them, and we're keeping those companies anyway, and the rest of them are going to be restructured, so we don't really have to touch those. There's only 1 or 2 that I still need to approach, and yeah, that's what I've been doing.
All right. Tim?
So I've been working on a bunch of contracts. I have the ones that you wanted. I also have a couple for Fifi. And then, yeah, even I talked about the casino last night. It was mentioned to me that I guess there's plans to sell it because I guess we were approached with an offer. When I was talking about Aegis with respect to the casino, it's just regulatory. So we don't have to necessarily hold on to the casino, and that deal can go through.
All right. Hell yeah. So we're good to sell no matter what?
Yeah, we're just still going to be regulating it through Aegis, but we don't have to own it.
Okay. All right. Sid?
I had a meeting with Nance, Eve, and Max, and we went through a lot of the businesses, decided which ones would be best to merge, which ones to maybe dissolve, get rid of, and keep. I put together a presentation, but you mentioned that it might be best just to have with a smaller group of people for the first part of that. That's just the first part of a kind of 3-part plan I have, so I'll be showing that to you after.
All right. Anything else?
I spoke to Max Power about some PDM stuff, but I think he's working to basically rework the staff, get it up and running again because it's had a bunch of staffing issues.
All right. Max?
So after Tuesday's meeting, I started looking to the lotto. I think it'd be good if we start our own lotto business rather than going with Popular Lotto, because that brand is pretty much dead at this point. And I kicked
agree.
off the dust on one of my old spreadsheets that I used to use for lottos back in the day. So I want to see if we can get like an actual number lotto going again. People like give you their numbers, and then depending on how many numbers match to the draw, depends on what they win.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
I also want to just be focusing on the gambling altogether. I actually quite enjoy making games for that. So I'm going to see if I can get more into it and see if we can get a new company going for the lotto, which can be tied into that as well.
All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. That sounds good.
Also, I want to see if I can get some more exclusive wines made for Hero Wine. Maybe some more expensive bottles. Going to start working on that.
All right.
I mean, there was always an issue with the storefront where, like, you can't really change the pricing because it's all classified as a bottle of wine.
Yeah,
So
I
you
want to see
can't
if I
really
can look
make-
into that.
Yeah,
Oh my
we'd have
God.
to sell them separately, like actually
would we?
get exclusive. Yeah, we'd have to get exclusive clients to be able to sell them at a higher price. That's what we'd have to do.
I just had a
Gotcha.
rare, crazy
What you have to
eureka
look-
idea. When Max
Mhm.
is done, I wanna share my idea.
that's
Okay,
everything I have
Harry's
for now.
interrupting the workflow to give us an idea. It better be fucking good. Go ahead, Max.
Oh,
Huh?
no, that's everything.
All right.
Yeah, Harry, you can go.
Right. Imagine this, guys. Max is talking about Lotto, right? Now imagine, okay. Now what's one thing everyone in this city has that's unique to them?
A state ID.
Fingerprint.
No, a phone number. So imagine this: people enter their phone number. That's their number, and then right, say like 100 people enter right their phone number, and then you know that stage at the Vinewood Bowl. You have all the 100 people standing there, and then the person on the stage to announce the winner, they call the number, and then someone's phone goes off.
I got
Ring,
like 6
ring.
phones.
What if they're not awake?
Yeah, what if they're not in the city?
Well, then it's very anticlimactic.
Kind of sounds
Yeah.
like a
Actually,
postcode
I like the
lottery.
idea of the state ID though. Like, there's so many state IDs in the city. You could do a rollover where just every state ID roll a dice that is that many state IDs, and then whoever wins wins. If they don't collect it, then we just do it again next week.
That wasn't my idea. That was Lexi's.
That's a good idea, Lexi.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. Anyways, hi guys. I have a booklet for Sionis stuff that I talked about briefly in a meeting before, but I put it all into words so that it's probably easier. For bitches to see the future of materials and stuff, Okay, there's 2 there because this shit's fun. And there's 2 here.
And it takes 2.
There's another one. I'll pick it up. No, I can do this. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Wait, if I put this at Kitty, will you all be able to reach it?
I'll probably break my
Ooh.
spine in the process, but sure.
Break the
Got
spine. Break
mine.
the spine.
Yoink, got mine.
Dope. Okay, cool. I put a lot of effort into this, clearly. But yeah. I'll go over it. 1 minute. Okay, first page, wonderful. Title page, made by me, #1 material, company owner. I put TBD, not Cerberus, just because we don't have a name for the new one, and I feel like we're trying to get away from the branding. So yeah. Anyways, it's mainly, this is all about Sionis and the refinery. The strategy with Sionis is that basically we stay $1 above the city maximum. And I've recently hired more people to continuously buy materials so that they also make a profit, which is a little bit difficult, but it is working. I'll comment on something after the presentation. The next one would be a recycling plant on the property. I know Windsong has been trying to do this for a while, which is something that I would want to partner with her. Basically, it's just so that people would be able to break down their plastic, scrap rubber, and so on in glass objects, kind of like the scrapyard. But to be honest, Rust owns a scrapyard, and people get robbed there all the time, so no one does shit.
Oh, that's
basically,
true.
it's for the civilians of Los Santos to come over, sort their shit, crush it down into cubes, and then they're able to gain materials from that. People would essentially have to have like a membership to Sionis to do so, but then also in that course, it would be like a per session / storm sort of thing. It basically is another material job for Los Santos because people need variations of jobs in order to want to continue to do it because they are burnt out of every other thing, which is making materials really hard to come by, unless they are only like, getting for a certain person for a certain benefit. The second one is a sorting facility in which you'd be able to sort your materials from recyclables, kind of like sanitation. It's just another option because people like to camp out there and, again, rob them. BSK. And it's also a sorting area which you'd be able to swap materials for the payment of 10%. Again, the percentage can be higher, but in an example form, it's 50K materials is 5K tax to the company, which means that we would be taking that Even if it was open to the public, we would still get paid either way. Or we can have an option where you need a Sionus employee to do so, which would give my employees something else to do. Or a specific membership with Sionus sorting. That way they don't have the option to refine at the same time unless they want like a gold premium. It basically allows those who buy materials from
I can't
others
flip
or
the
those who
page. Is
gather
it done?
materials to be able to swap for their needs or their purchaser needs. But yeah, that is the Sionus breakdown. What I've been cooking for a while. We also have run into something where I guess Max, you might know more, but Andy is changing the way that Autos is getting paid, and it's all going to go through Malton and the PD. I don't know anymore because Liam's going to have a conversation with Malton about it. But yeah, so I'd be fucked on that one.
Yeah. We will look into that. That doesn't sound good though.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Liam kind of just talk with Malton about it and figure it out because he's CFO for both companies.
Yep.
So it makes more sense for him to talk. But Luis told us about it. So yeah, I mean, if they bring it down less than 15, then.
I mean, listen, if they want to dismantle the Autos deal, we just remove everybody there for the PD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't give a fuck if we give them materials or not. Just they eat up over like 100,000 materials a week, and you know, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the main ideas and things about Sionus. Again, I am interested in starting, you know, the lotto company as well, if that's something that you guys want to get into, just because I have a lot of businesses it can go through. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, good shit,
That's what I've
Lexi.
been working on. We're also going to be hiring a bunch of new people. Just it's really hard to hire for Sionus because bitches are selfish and they don't really give a fuck about working. They just want their own personal gain.
True.
Which Sionus is a huge personal gain for people.
That is true.
So we might only be doing civilians soon. I'm unsure. But we'll see, just so that they have a benefit of something in their life.
All right, good shit, Lexi. Good shit. Wait, what was your question, Max?
You mentioned that people get robbed at these other spots. What would prevent them from getting robbed there?
The branding.
Yeah, nobody wants to fuck with Sionis.
No one.
It's also not active gang turf.
Well, it's in
It's
5
BSK,
different
isn't it?
turfs.
Oh, it is. But it's not like they're like compound, correct?
No, I have a understanding with like BSK and stuff that like no one really fucks with it because if they do, then they will literally have everyone who has a contract coming after them. Because I will absolutely stop selling to absolutely everyone if people start getting robbed, and I don't give a fuck. That's my hard line. That is my, you know, that is where I go crazy, and I will spend all my money making sure that they get demolished. So yeah, no
Agreed.
one does that.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair play.
All right, Dewey?
Good stuff, Lexi.
Thanks.
All right.
Marlo's next, no?
Oh, did Marlo have something to say today?
Working on movie stuff. Going great.
All right. Dewey?
All right. So, yesterday I performed my HR assessment of the Rooster's Rest.
Good job, Marlo.
Out of a
Good job,
total
Marlo.
of 500 possible points, they scored 470, which was lower than the score that Autos received.
Oh no.
Most of the things that I did note down were security, not doing their job.
Oh dear.
Standing around on the phone for long periods of time, not doing their walkarounds, leaving their post to go and talk on the phone, and refusing to put uniforms on.
Whoa, who's refusing to put uniforms on?
Elfie.
Fire her.
All right.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, it was to the point that I even stood upstairs in the upstairs office and just watched them for a bit. They were spinning each other around and, behind the kitchen, in the kitchen, behind the counter. And then I came back down and Elfie walked up to me, asked what I was looking at. And I told her, you know what I'm going to say to you, put your uniform on. And she's like, oh, I'm not even working. I'm like, well, then don't be behind the counter. And
It would
she's
be
like,
a
"All right, well,
cool
I'm leaving."
job. Actual health inspections for
So yeah,
the
I'm probably
restaurant.
firing Elfie. She's done.
Like with the ability to shut them down if they don't receive a high score.
Ruthless. The best son.
But other than that, the other employees, everybody seemed to do pretty well. Customer service,
It's not
perfect.
leaked. You gotta shut
Legal compliance, perfect. Performance management, all right. Safe work environment. There was a lot of tackling, a lot of spinning each other around, making people dizzy. And today they are going to feel my wrath for that.
All right, good shit. You're doing fantastic work. Keep it up. 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Fifi.
I've reset everyone's strike points. Okay, but I've redone the strike system, so there's gonna be kind of different things going on with that. And I've added something called reward tokens. Every time you do something good at a meeting, you're gonna get a little token, and every time you get a certain amount of little tokens, you get something. Lexi, you're gonna get our first reward token because your presentation was really good, and I really liked it. I also have someone here for you guys to meet. My one of my new assistants is actually here today, so I'm gonna go grab her real quick, and you guys can meet her. Okay,
All
one
right,
second.
all right.
No, maybe.
Dewey,
buy
you remind me
tokens?
of a young Theon Greyjoy. I'm proud of you.
I have a presentation too.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you, Eric.
It's fucking good,
Is that Martha?
Here she is. Just introduce yourself to everybody.
The fucking Martha.
Well, my name's Martha May. I think
You speak up, Martha?
Can you not hear me?
Need to yell a bit, darling.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe get the
please.
megaphone.
Is that better? Yeah. Yeah, my name's Martha May. You already know me, quite a few of you probably. I do work at the Roosters Rest. I've been there for about a year.
Fuck yeah.
And I was so pleased when Fiona asked me to come and work for her because we had a really nice interview, didn't we? It was really nice. Yeah, and I can't wait to get working for her and to support her in everything she wants to do, really. I don't really know what else to say. You know, this company has supported me for, well, a year. If it wasn't for, you know, Roosters and everything, I wouldn't have been able to afford my rent, car, anything. So, yeah, I'm thankful for that and, you know, loyal for it. So, yeah, that's me.
Wow.
Congratulations, Martha.
Welcome
Good to have you
aboard,
on board,
Martha.
Martha.
Great
Thank you,
selection.
darling.
Great pick. Good shit, Fifi. That's a great pick. I like that.
I have another one
Welcome,
too, but
Martha.
I don't think he made it off the train, so we'll probably grab him here on Monday.
Right. Okay, then. Is that okay, then? Can I?
Yeah, you can wait outside. We're almost done.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll come talk to you.
See ya.
Thanks, Martha. Welcome aboard.
Bye.
So yeah, she's gonna help us with like events and stuff like that I have in mind, and just other stuff. If you guys need help with anything, you can give her a call as well, and she can get in contact with me.
I do have the contract available if you want to get her to sign that today.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay, that's everything.
All right, Fifi. Great shit. Good stuff. Great. Martha's a great pick as well. Exciting. Kitty?
Hello, everyone. I'm finally feeling better. I'm back and I'm better. We are working on the rebranding of Beta Life. We're going to make it Dream Pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals because I want to get into research and innovation. With that being said, Mr. Lang, is it possible to get a legal meth lab for those who are, you know, dependent on meth? Because we do that at hospitals.
Probably not. But, I mean, hey, there's no harm in trying.
Yeah. So I want to get into some sedatives, some legal meth labs. We have the war. I'm not trying to war profit. Actually, I'm kind of am. I'm honest.
Where
about
profiting
that.
is good.
Do
yes.
it. It's great.
A lot of people have PTSD, so I want to manufacture some.
How the fuck does everybody have
SNRIs and some
STDs all of a
SRIs.
sudden?
No,
PTSD.
Post-traumatic
World War
stress
II, after the war,
injury.
everyone wanted to have babies. So it's probably.
No,
I
You
felt
no,
that
no,
motherfuckers,
meant
you motherfuckers
penis.
gotta stop fucking and get checked.
Sexual
That's
no,
ridiculous.
Wait, no,
That's
it's
absolutely
not
fucking
STDs.
ridiculous.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
when
important.
you're.
Baby
It's when you have to go to
boomers, part
Parson
two.
and you need medication.
Yeah, I know
You
what a
know.
fucking STD is, Kitty. I'm not dumb.
No, PTSD, Mr. Erlang.
Yes, I'm fucking saying STD. I know what the fuck it is. I'm not stupid. Continue, please.
I had crabs once.
Ew.
Jesus, Harry.
God.
Come on, Harry.
Oh God.
Eat 'em.
TMI.
Once, Harry.
I also was wondering if it's possible to work with Aegis because I'm noticing some things in the city, like banana bags patients are allowed to go home with banana bags from the other pharmacy. You're not supposed to. They're supposed to be admitted with telemetry to monitor them because of the magnesium and the electrolytes that you're reintroducing to the patient's body. So I don't know why people are sending that with the patient out and then not monitoring them because they can literally have a heart attack.
What does
Damn,
trigonometry
yeah.
have to do with this?
Wait, what? No, not
Monitored with trigonometry?
telemetry. Telemetry is a little monitor that you put on the
When they can
heart
read
so
your
that when
mind.
you're flushing their system with all of these IV bags, you have to make sure they're not going to have any kind of abnormal rhythms.
Yeah, Nancy, come on, get your shit together.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
so
yeah,
focused on
yeah.
the STDs.
There's there's no STDs. But yeah, those are the ones that I have cooking up in my little corner.
All right, hell yeah, I'm excited for the rebrand.
Thank you.
Gotta sneeze. Nance.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks. Nance, go ahead.
You're welcome. Okay, so the meeting that Sid and Eve and Max and I had the other day was actually really productive. We probably sat for like an hour brainstorming all of this stuff, and I'm sure Sid will tell you more about this, but I'm feeling really good about the direction of that meeting and the outcome of that. Based on that meeting, actually, and the pillars that we think might be a good direction for the company, I'm going to be monitoring all of the assets and businesses that are hopefully going to be getting seized after the war so that we can potentially scoop up any of these businesses that we think might be a good fit into
Yes.
moving underneath these new pillars for our company moving forward. Also, seeing things that could be added to our current companies that we want to keep to make the businesses better. So Eve was mentioning that like Linkport Mining, for example, is still a good business. We could profit on it more, like the ocean scrap business that I mentioned to you, Lang. Perhaps that could be under a division of Linkport Mining. Or I'm sure you know firsthand, nobody's ever at the tuner shop. Maybe we could take a portion of their bennies and move it under Autos into the building next door, as Autos is staffed 24/7. So trying to figure out things like that to build up the businesses we currently have and then cherry pick new ones from the ones that are about to get seized from treasonists.
All right, good shit. Is that everything?
For me, yeah.
All right, guys. Everybody, this was the first time, everybody besides Marlo has received positive notes. So congratulations. Everybody stepped it up this week. It's great to hear.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When did this conversation happen about like the business stuff and whatnot?
What?
With the four of you?
That was yesterday.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
no, that was
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay. Also,
Uh-oh.
like, I want to talk to you after.
All right. Okay. I guess we can do just me, Lexi, or what? You want to just talk like one-on-one?
You and Harry, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we can clear the room. We'll talk to Lexi, and then I want to talk to Sid, Eve, and Nance, and Tim. Timmy should probably be here as well. Everybody else, great fucking notes. Keep it the fuck up. Don't fucking slack, or you will be fired. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay. Yes.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Great week,
And
everybody.
Tim,
though.
call me when
Everybody
you're
stepped
free.
up. That's good shit.
So how much are these tokens?
I can wait if you want to talk to them first before they leave.
No, we can chat first.
Okay.
Hello.
Harry was rude. I'd like a token.
Oh my god, mine got upgraded to a yokai sword.
Just fucking got a bandage, Harry.
Yeah, here you go. I'm starving as well.
Okay. So, I feel like there's this weird little like, you know how me, Eve, and Nancy used to always hang out, right? And we'd come up with business ideas. Now I feel like it's like
There's some food there, Harry.
I feel like there are people don't involve other people. It's just whoever they're hanging out with at the time. So there's like a, you know how we're all like one company and we should all be coming up with ideas together. It's
Yeah.
kind of just like, you know, whoever's around them in the moment, it'd be cool if, which I'll talk to them myself too. I feel like it'd be cool if like people actually like, you know, included Fiona, included me, because I feel like Fiona was always left out before. And I feel like she might want to, she can accomplish so much more than just being HR, which I feel like Dewey's kind of taken over.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I feel like everything gets delegated to Eve and Nancy, but then Eve and Nancy never delegate to others. So you're just stuck sitting there.
Not really wrong about
waiting
that
for
part,
something
honestly.
to happen, and even though you want to go out and do shit, like, you kind of can't, because they're so on top of things that like there's no helping them. Which
I
is
actually
great
don't
for
disagree
them.
with that, to be honest.
It's absolutely great for them, but like, if you want to help with one of the companies, like I can sell shit for Orpheus, but I can't really do anything. Like that's it. I'm not a seller. I have grinded my way up to like, you know, being a business owner and helping run things efficiently. That like, I'm sorry, I'm not a grinder. I'm not going to sell shit for people. That's not me. Like,
I don't actually
it's
disagree.
not
I think
me.
there has to be way better delegating within the company. It's actually a problem we're hoping to solve with the launch of this new company. So it's interesting that you've noticed this already.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed it for a while. I mean, I try, right? But I'm also extremely busy, and you know, I have a family to take care of. I am trying to stay out of everything, but for some reason, there's
wish
just
Leslie
so
was
many
here, man.
rumors that I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just trying to keep my business connections.
What do you mean, rumors on what?
I don't know what's happening. What?
Did you say there were so
Did
many
you-
rumors?
Yes. Did you supply people with RPGs for the war, like the cops and stuff? Because that's a rumor that's going around.
You're
and I
really
don't know
gonna
what the
believe all these fucking idiots, Lexi?
to be honest, no. I'm trying to like, you know, be in my own brain, but when you're surrounded by people that are like, you know, so much involved with the people that are inside and everything, you kind of get
Talk about the
you
guild?
know, lost. No. Listen, I only hang out with like Bjorn and Lando now because even Fiona left, and I don't even know what's happening. I just want to hang out with people because
Yeah, but who told you this rumor? Who told you I supplied them with RPGs?
the radio show,
or what did you
Siren
hear?
Radio.
Oh, this is what they yell on the radio?
Yeah, before all the cops shot them.
Yeah, well. Listen, I mean, Lexi, it's clear we have a lot of enemies, right? Or I mean, maybe I do, right? I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared for you, to be honest.
I
And
mean,
I'm
I
scared for
don't give a
Eve.
fuck. These motherfuckers are nothing. Listen, Lexi, look. Legacy is all that matters, okay? And long before I'm dead, motherfuckers are still gonna have my fucking name in their mouth. So they're just gonna carry my legacy on. Out of real estate, you know, I pretty much own the prison right now. How much real estate I have up there is what I've been telling people.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
I'm kind of
wouldn't.
scared for when everyone gets out because I don't know when everyone is cooking up there, and you know, when one person says something, then everyone starts saying it, and it becomes like a game of telephone. And I don't know. It's
Well, I mean, I think you should maybe reflect on then what you want. You know, if this is just too much heat for you, you know, I totally understand.
I mean, it's not too much heat for me because, you know, I feel like people are doing a pretty good job of making sure that I don't know anything on what they are planning. You know, all around and what people are associated with. So I'm kind of like, I guess at this point, you could see me as being guilty by association, right? Like, because I hang out with everyone.
I don't consider you guilty unless your actions, you know, reflect you as guilty. But I don't think they do. So.
I totally did tweet out that DOC are fucking stupid, and I don't understand how they're not overrun, and they're absolute assholes, and they probably should leave. But
I mean, it's probably a valid tweet. Was that the tweet?
And my gang is totally smuggling things in all the time, but as you would suspect, they don't really know what the fuck's going on and are just doing it for fun.
Yeah, but Lexi, you gotta understand, I hired you knowing that your gang's always gonna come first and they're always gonna think for themselves. You know what I mean? That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I'm just I just want you to know throughout everything, okay, that if I knew that someone was in danger, I would let them know. But I literally don't know anything. And I feel like right now, what is happening is maybe you just have this weird gaze that's like, I'm going to fucking kill you if you do anything, which is weirdly intimidating because I don't know what the fuck is happening and I don't want to die. That
I'm not gonna Lexi, you gotta understand. Okay, look, yeah, we're a business first, but we're also friends. I'm not gonna kill ya.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes there's a mixture between like, it's always business, right? Never
Right,
personal. But then
right.
also you mix in these little things of like, it's also personal because if you come across me in any sort of way personally or like anything to do with people that I'm close to, then I'm going to come for you and ruin you and completely destroy you.
Yeah, but who's putting these ideas in your head, Lexi? When have I ever threatened you with that?
Never. It's just what I've witnessed.
Yeah, to my enemies, Lexi.
Yeah. But when are you going to classify me as an enemy? I never know.
Why would I?
Okay.
He's very sus, Lexi. I don't know, I don't know where all
please,
this is coming
please,
from.
Listen, all I'm saying is I have said this to other people, okay? Please do not tell me anything. Don't tell me anything so I never have to be put in a position of which I have to, say things. You know how like, you put it even a position to give you like keys so that you'd be able to run from the cops the one day. I don't want to be in that position.
The thing is, Lexi,
Okay. I mean, that's duly noted. It's fair. It's a fair ask, I think.
Just because you don't necessarily know something doesn't mean, you might fly a little bit too close to the sun. It's not always about what you know. Sometimes it can be about your own
Lexi,
actions.
listen. You've been in this company for what, like 2 years? You've handled yourself perfectly fine. I don't think that's going to change. You know what I mean?
Also, I'm scared for Eve because she tweeted about TJ being a keyboard warrior, and I don't want her to die.
Yeah, I saw that too. It was funny.
I mean, it was
It
funny,
was
yeah,
funny.
but you're not wrong.
It's funny, but like, it's also everything has consequences.
Yeah. I mean, Lexi, like I said, I'm shooting straight with you here. I've been in this company for a long time. I do hold you to a different standard than other people because you're the only person I think I hired knowing that you were in a gang and your gang is always going to come first. So I think about your situation differently. And I have no intention to kill you or destroy your life or whatever. I don't know who the fuck is whispering that in your ear, but it's probably better, we just talk instead, I think.
Yeah, I feel like we need to do more talking because also again, I don't need to know everything, right? I don't need to know anything. I don't really care because that's my whole thing. I don't give a fuck. People can tell me whatever, and I don't give a fuck, to be honest. As long as it's not harming me or my family, that's all that matters. But I forgot what I was saying because I just looked at
Where's this coming from,
something.
Lexi? Come on. What's going on? Because you've
it
said this
coming
like
from?
3 times now. You don't need to know stuff. But we're
Where's
never
it
going to tell
coming
you shit to
from?
begin with. So where's this coming from?
Because people are literally
Define people.
saying the radio show that's full of the criminals
Harry,
that are in there.
there was apparently somebody gave a bunch of radios to all the criminals in jail, and then they had a radio show on Siren Radio and said a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And all they keep talking about is how Lang is a part of giving all this shit to the cops, and he's working with Brian and all this other shit. Personally, I don't give a fuck about the cops. Obviously, I have a long history with them, but I'm scared for everyone's safety, and I want to make sure that my name is clear in a sense of if you have questions or if you want information for things that I might know or you believe that I might know, I don't want you to be spiraling in your head and all of a sudden thinking that, I am the worst enemy out there without even talking to me, because I get that a lot in my history, and I have PTSD with that happening within my own gang, within other people.
I called you a
within
couple
other
weeks ago,
groups.
remember? I'm always going to reach out first. Didn't I call you, ask you everything's good, what's going on?
Yeah.
And we talked about it and it was resolved?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm always going to make sure I contact you. Like I said, you're a different standard in my mind than anybody else I've hired. And,
Have you done something and you're feeling guilty about it?
What the fuck are you saying, Harry?
What do you mean? Besides profit from the war and being able to make money from it? Nah. But I like money, and I will sell to anyone
Just
because
ignore
that's
Harry.
business.
He's a fucking idiot, all right? He's just, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Are
He's
you
trying to be an idiot.
cooking? Are you cooking something in your head, Harry? Are you
I'm
doing
not
what I
fucking
just
idiot.
asked you
Fuck
guys
you,
not to
Lang.
do?
You're a fucking idiot, Harry.
Are you doing
just
something that I
wondering
just
where
asked
this
everyone not
come
to do?
from.
All right, this is called positive conversation, positive reinforcement, all right? Making sure we're on the same page. This is actually a good conversation to have. Most people are fucking capable of this.
And it's called, making sure that he also knows what's happening on the radio, which I know Eve and Nancy probably said it, but also having a conversation so that it gives you guys an opportunity to bring up shit if there is shit, so that you're not spinning shit into a different reality in which it really is.
Yeah. I think I think it's all good. I think it's just tense situations right now. I think we're going to be fine. I understand the safety concern, but we got 30 years before we have to worry about that.
Yeah, I'm kind of just I'm trying not to tweet anything while everyone's tweeting shit because that gets you in trouble and killed. And I'm okay.
Well, I'm not going to kill you, so and if that changes, I'll make sure I'll give you a call, courtesy call first. All right?
Yeah, honestly, just if you ever want a tracker, just let me know. I could put one on me. It's fine.
All right, will do.
Also, Harry, are you selling any like trading cards by chance? I know you used to do those pack openings way back.
What's that, Lexi?
You got a trading card book?
Somewhere.
Okay, well, if you ever find it, let me know. I might buy it before we all.
Oh, I'll sell you mine.
Wait, do you have a lot of them?
Yeah, let's talk about that later. Though. I don't want to keep. Are we all good? Because I want to keep them also.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, Lexi, appreciate you. Thank you for the talks.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you idiot. I know what the fuck's already going on. The guilt's getting in her fucking head, filling her with fucking opinions. She's fucking terrified, probably believing all the bullshit lies they're fucking spewing to her, thinking I'm gonna fucking kill her. They're trying to get her to flip. All right, so we're gonna play the long game and not force her to flip and make them think they're right. Harry?
Oh, you were just playing the card that everything's fine and everything's all good.
Yes, I know everything's in fucking shambles. That's why I have a fucking drinking problem now. Speaking of.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't text me that, you idiot.
Text to what?
I don't know, Lang. How about Lexi might have to be killed. ...
Not be around an hour, but I'll call you.
Why'd you text me that?
Shut up. Let me drink in fucking peace.
Lang, can Max come in this
Jesus
as well?
Christ.
What are we doing again?
My presentation for potentially new, like.
Okay, why would Max need to be here for that?
He has got some good ideas as well that were put into the presentation because of the chat we had. So it would be
okay,
nice
sure,
if we could
yeah,
be
no
part
problem.
of it, but if not, it's fine.
Sure, no problem. Fucking hate this fucking shithole of a fucking say.
Same.
Nancy, Eve, I gotta talk to you guys after this as well.
Okay.
Okay, I do only have 6.
I can
look
always open the one that you sent
Okay,
me
yeah, that works.
via the email.
2 for you.
I really need to get fucking sponged. I wonder how many days I have left.
2 for you guys.
Thank you.
And then 10. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna just stand here. Okay.
It's gonna be a long one, boys.
Obviously, we don't have a name. So I just put across through Cerberus. The first part of this is basically potential locations I would like to have a look at and try and make a decision, because this is phase 1. Phase 2 would be going further into detail about what to do at these specific locations.
Okay, Sid,
Have you spoken?
I don't want to waste your time. We're going with the court center.
Okay, perfect. That's fine.
Yeah.
That actually makes it so much easier.
Yeah, we've
Okay,
decided.
so you can skip the first page.
Yeah.
I think everyone here knows what the court center is. It is a massive campus. Can't remember what the district is called. I think it's Pacific Bluffs. It basically looks over Vinewood. Everyone knows what it looks like. It's there in the pictures. If you go to the next page after that, that's kind of the vibe I want to go for, but we can go into a bit more specific detail about like what we want specifically. So the departments, me, Eve, Nance, and Max had a chat. We decided that maybe 4 pillars works best for the companies we have, and we can fit more companies under these as well. For the 4 departments, we have entertainment, service and retail, technology, science, industrial, and automotive. All of the names are there, but it goes into more detail if you go to the next page. So under entertainment, you've got gambling, everything like the casino, lotto, sportsbook, if we get hold of it. TV and film. We've got reality TV. I know Marlo's working on that as well as the movie studio stuff. It would be cool if we could work on that to do maybe advertisements and potentially work more with Siren Radio to get that, you know, a bit more advertised and get it out there and make it a bigger thing. Orpheus is still going great. It's got events, equipment, stage sales. I thought about maybe having venue rentals. Could work with Olympus on that, like getting some spaces designed and then we could rent them out. Also, videography and photography could be a cool thing to do with Orpheus for events. Have people come in with cameras and record things for people, make cool like videos if they want like a video of their wedding or something. The next page, I had an idea about something kind of like Cerberus Industries, but not Cerberus Industries. I want to work on security equipment, but not actually have. I know security.
Bro, we have so many
companies
businesses.
don't necessarily work out because there's not always work for people. It's better off if we just make the equipment and sell it to smaller companies like The Cut. And I know the Italians want to work on their own security business. If we could make things like longer lasting cameras or just better security equipment than what is already around and be able to sell it to them. We already have the military stuff with the PD. Training programs could be cool, and we could host them at the court center if we have like a big space there that we could do presentations in. Space, we have Project Sinatra, but I also would like to get into sea, like Nancy said. She wants to do stuff with sea material acquisition, but I think sea exploration could be fun as well. And if we're not using the observatory, we could potentially turn it into an actual observatory. For material acquisition, LinkCorp and Sionis, I think we spoke about potentially merging the two. Having them under one business could be beneficial. Pharmaceuticals, Kitty actually hit the nail on the head with that about rebranding. And she wants to get into research and stuff. I think it would be cool to have a science center, like a laboratory up at the court center for her to do all of that. And maybe work in biotech and potentially things like not working with the hospital, but maybe having our own business where we sell prosthetics and things like that. Because a lot of people in the city lose arms and legs and eyes. Service and retail, we already, Roosters is booming. I'm not sure if you want to keep all the branding the same with that. Olympus, I would like to expand Olympus a bit more, bring in maybe in exterior work. I'm already kind of working with Home Depot on that. So it might not be able to
I don't want
do
to be
that
rude,
'cause
but we
it's
should
their
fast
thing,
forward
but
to this.
we'll
Like,
see.
this is a
I
meeting
wanna
about the
bring the
courts or
office sales and the
ideas? Because I'm getting
CGC under
confused.
Olympus and billboards, so it's easier to manage instead of having a few different companies. Hero Wine, I want to open up the Vineyard building. I'm not sure if that's already a thing, because I know there's a storefront there. But doing tours and events there could be a really nice place to do that, and it could also be under the previous thing I mentioned about doing venue rental, like under Orpheus. For the
Can't sit for 5 minutes, bro. I've been here for an hour and a
funeral
half. Like, what are you
aspect,
smoking,
I think
dick?
custom urns could be something we could bring in. I think people could really like. I know we do custom. We thought about doing custom gravestones. Not 100% sure if that's still happening. I know Bass got his. Not a lot of people die, but custom urns could be another way to bring in profit. And then automotive, I know Otto's sort of runs itself. We could do more things like roadside assistance and things like that. However, gas, I know Max at our meeting said something that was quite interesting. I might want to bring it up now. I'm not sure, Max.
Maybe looking into getting our own oil company. You get a bunch of oil pumpers under our branding, because then we can. I mean, if we can get a stronghold on the oil market, that'd be quite good. Supplying all the gas stations in town.
So that would be the 4 pillars. This is kind of phase one. Just present this to you, get your sort of confirmation, and then I would move on to phase two, which would be, well, you've picked the building, so that's great. I would like to go up to the court center with everyone one day and sort of decide where we want everything. If we go with these pillars, deciding which would have their own building, what building wants to be what, and work on the designing aspect.
Yeah, I think step number one would be mapping out courts and see how we can fit every single one of our businesses there as its own little building, or at least our main ones, anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where the departments would come in. We'd split the building up into the departments that is listed out in the book, and then we just split them out. That this is the tech department, this is the automotive department. We can just go from there, have the headquarters there, basically.
And then we have a full campus, not just a tower.
Yeah. And there's like multiple doors on each building. I think there's around 6 or 7 buildings. So there is definitely a lot of room to have different departments. It just depends what we would want in each one. And then we can decide on names for the buildings. And then I can put together maybe a little secondary presentation with like actual pictures of what it would look like inside to bring to the meeting, the next one. Or
All right,
whenever
hell
you
yeah.
want to present that to the company.
All right, and then we'll work on making sure we can acquire the building as well. But if we can start mapping it out, Sid, I don't know if Max also wants to help you. That'd be great.
Okay, perfect. We can do it. If
All right.
anyone else wants to come along, I don't mind going up there.
Bring Fifi. She's free. Maybe she's got some good ideas as well.
Okay.
All right, guys. Great meeting. I'm excited. It's going to be good for the future, I think.
Thank
A campus
Thank you.
with all of our employees walking around having meetings should be good.
Hoverboarding between buildings for our meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah. A proper business hub.
All right. I need to speak to Nance and Eve.
Okay. Thank you.
You drinking straight absinthe?
Oh, I'm drinking the fucking world's finest sake in the fucking land.
Oh, sake. Okay.
Apparently Brian's getting fired, or he's quitting, or some shit.
What?
I ran into him this morning here, and he said, "It's the end of the line, Lang. It's over for me, or some shit. We've lost." Now, I don't know what the fuck happened. He said they won, something about propaganda, people talking about a bunch of shit or whatever. And the problem is, now we have Andy in office, who we cannot trust. Personally, at least I think so. Anyways. We have lost all our connects within the PD. If Brian gets fired, what happens to Aegis? I need to go clean again. I need my expungement to go through. I need to know how many days I have left on my fucking expungement. Can I call somebody about that?
Yes.
Yeah, you can call
a judge or
judge
a lawyer.
or
even.
lawyer.
Would a judge tell me?
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
They told me when I was going through mine. Because you just need to have
Judge
your final
Gatsby.
date at the end of it. So I'm
Hey,
sure they would tell you.
Judge Gatsby, I got a quick question. I filed for my expungement and it was approved and all that. And I just want to know, so I'm at the point where I have to stay clean for a certain amount of days and then the expungement goes through. Is it possible for me to know how many days I have left?
Yep. Give me 1 minute to look up the paperwork for you, and I will let you know.
Okay.
Looks like it went through on the 23rd, so you're at 8 days, which means another 7 days until you can approach any appointed judge or higher.
Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, not a problem.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Take care.
Leslie's idea for putting everybody on a fucking island that's got stupid names, it makes more sense, by the way. What kind of fucking name is Low Effort Littleman?
Okay.
Jesus Christ. There appears to be some sort of Littleman convention in the city.
Yeah,
or
there's
family
like
reunion
so many
or...
of them. There's like
A Dick Littleman.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Tall
the
Littleman.
Dick's the
Witch
name, Richard.
Littleman.
Yeah. Whittle Littleman.
Wow.
Yeah. Brian, if we lose Brian, I don't know, we don't have anything left. Andy doesn't want to take an audience with me at all. She keeps on stalling.
Why?
I mean, come on, we know why. About working with Jaeger and all these people.
Yeah, she's deep in guilt.
I forgot about that connection.
Yeah, I mean the connection was broken off, but I can only assume it's back and better than ever now. I need to go clean again, and we got to figure some shit out. The judge says I have 7 days. I mean, I should be good. I'm not gonna do anything stupid, or I mean, at least I hope not. You never fucking know.
You're just not gonna get caught for it.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna get caught for it, I guess.
Yeah.
But Lexi also approached us here. You know, let's go upstairs. I don't fucking like talking here.
Okay.
Let's go to the roof.
Okay. Are you gonna throw us off the roof?
Oh, we'll talk. Tim should probably be here for this as well. Hey, Tim, let's go to the roof. Okay.
You wanna go up top or okay?
No, we're just good here. Tim, so I think Brian is either quitting or he's getting fired.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran into him here at the building this morning before our meeting. He told me it's the end of the line. They've won. I think he told me he was getting fired. I can't remember the exact details, but yeah, I mean, pretty much insinuated that his days are numbered. That is a problem, obviously, for Aegis, because one, Bass is dead. Two, our next best bet is fired. We're going to lose pretty much any connects we have within the PD who actually saw the mission for what you guys are trying to do with Aegis, right? And then I have Lexi approaching me, in private. I mean, she brought up some fair concerns regarding the business, but then went on a tangent about worrying about everybody's fucking safety. You know, people are talking a lot of shit. She wants to be told nothing because she just doesn't want to be caught in the middle like Eve was. Yada, yada, yada. It was slightly concerning.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was a little concerning because, we know she hangs out with the guild. I mean, it was very easy to tell. I mean, Harry can attest here that somebody was whispering a bunch of shit in her ear, and she was at least falling for it to a certain extent.
It's not good.
I don't think it's good. I mean, at the end of the day, she's also not wrong about we have an unprecedented amount of fucking enemies everywhere. It's I'm gonna be honest, it's probably mostly due to me. I don't know how I'm the center of everybody's fucking attention and the root of all their problems, but when they have to find a scapegoat, instead of looking in the mirror and reflecting as to that maybe they are the problem, they have to find somebody who they can target and drive all their emotion to feel better about themselves. And I'm a good figure for that because I fucked over a lot of people, even though it was mostly to their own doing.
That's what you do to me, Lang.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Harry. So we have lost that sort of government grasp that we had. Obviously, Andy, the mayor, I'll just repeat this for Tim because he wasn't there, we cannot trust, is probably working with Jaeger. We can assume that at the very least. And, I mean, all we have left now is Aegis with one of our board members who's dead, and the other one who's about to be fired from the PD.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying, I had my concerns about Brian when he went to Sanguine and was trying to big dick everybody as an Aegis member to do the extradition. And the fact that he's either getting fired or quitting PD means that he's no longer going to be useful in a board member position.
which then leaves us to what? What do we do after that, Tim?
Honestly, I don't know if there's any other decent PD members. We could go the other route. Pick a
Guy-
judge or somebody.
Listen, unpopular opinion here, but I think like, you know, for Aegis, you guys maybe don't bring people in who are in other departments. Just have Aegis as his own like standing core with his own like power, and it's like a power dynamic. Like,
is that possible?
The PD
Tim?
is the PD, the DOJ is the DOJ, Aegis is just Aegis. You don't want people from other departments in your shit, because then it just creates like more conflict. You want to speak for yourself, you know?
The problem is, and why we picked Bass as the third board member in the first place, is having that PD presence and having PD buy into it gives us more credibility.
Yeah, but
It's a
now
two-way
as
street,
we, but
right?
now as we learn though, right? It's really hard to get that credibility when everybody's just gonna go based off of what they think is true.
And also, if Brian is going to go and abuse that in negotiations, then what's the point of there being credibility on the PD if they're just going to fuck it up anyways?
Wait, he had abused it how? Did I space out for that part?
He went
That's what Tim was
to
just saying.
Sanguine and said, I'm here on behalf of Aegis to get whomever, I think it turned out to be
Divine.
Johnny Divine, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that abuse though?
I wasn't consulted before he went. He just went and did that on his own.
No, I would say that's wrong, but I don't know if that's like abuse of power, really.
Well, no, but it's more the idea of him going and using it in a way inconsistent with, you know, notifying me, notifying the rest of the board, basically Eve.
That's the thing though, like Tim's not
and
around a lot, but I don't want to
just
say that.
The way that he went about doing it, it left a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, listen.
fair enough.
I mean, my opinion doesn't mean really dick, really, but I don't think. I think if your board should be people that you trust and people within Aegis. It shouldn't be judges because they can't be trusted. Cops can't be trusted. Fucking the mayor can't be trusted. Like,
Tim, what is the best
no.
angle we play here with this? Do we do what Harry's doing? Because I think that's true. Why doesn't it just sever ties with any sort of department and just be its own?
Because we still need some way that we can end up charging people for the fines, as well as some of the PD enforcement.
But
Now,
do you need them as board for that though? I mean, if you guys have already been approved in like a major like government like figure, haven't you already got the go ahead? Like the PD is gonna do what you tell them to do, right?
I mean, the problem is they're not buying into it themselves, and
Oh my
you know, having
God.
Bass on the board was able to have somebody who can direct them and issue them an order to do something.
Right, I see the okay. That makes more sense.
The problem is I don't like Axel Justice at all. He's awful, and he has his own ideas for what he wants to do, so I don't see getting the same buy-in that we would from Bass.
We gotta figure something out.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that I see it too, though, is that all you need is a majority vote. So whoever ends up being the third board member isn't going to matter at all if Eve and I are on the same page.
So we play a
True.
Trojan horse and just bring somebody in who thinks they are going to have any sort of power, and in reality don't have any?
Bring someone in who's well liked.
We could do that. Just have a figurehead that's really just there just for PR.
I mean, that's what Bass's job was in the first place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing I can think of suggesting is you guys say fuck the PD and you guys like build like a long-term plan. You build that army you keep talking about, and you kind of do work for more so like the Senate, and it's like you don't really give a fuck about the PD, you know, regardless.
Yeah.
It depends like what you want to create here, you know? Like, are you trying to create something that's like, are you just gonna get bossed around by the PD, or do you want to boss the PD around, or do you want something bigger than that? I don't know.
I mean, we want
don't
something
do
bigger.
work for people.
But I know you don't. I'm not trying to be insulting, but when you're saying like you
Yeah.
need PD to be a board member and like you rely on them, it's almost like they can tell you what can and can't fly. Where I feel like you guys should be above that. As you know, well, I like the whole idea when you guys said you're gonna do like an army, you know, and it was gonna be like,
Mhm.
kind of and somewhat separate from the PD and something bigger. You know,
The
Thought it was a
issue
great
we're
idea.
running into right now is a lot of people are having meetings, which we should really be included in, even before the war happened, because so many people talk about us, make assumptions about us, and we're just never included in any of it. It's ridiculous the amount of stuff that's. Brian said that people have been talking way too much shit, giving him shit for everything that he's been doing. Aegis is catching strays, and again, we're not included in any of the conversation. My number is almost in the DOJ app majority of the day, and nobody ever thinks to just give me a call to ask questions.
Well, do they know that your number's in the DOJ app for Aegis? Because I know you're just listed as a clerk, so I don't. Maybe people aren't putting
I mean,
that connection together.
It doesn't matter. They know we're Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, this is always going to be a problem. Remember, guys, at the beginning of all this, I told you guys, it's going to be a very hard thing to pull off. And why? Is because like the people in the PD are never going to respect another entity ever. I mean,
yep,
it's just obvious. So we just have to see if we can somehow keep this together and stay above water, or fucking dissolve it and just who gives a fuck at the end of the day. Because right now it's we're taking punch after fucking punch. We're on the goddamn ropes. I don't know how we get back up. I'm gonna be honest.
The PD is a massive disaster. I feel like if you can somewhat operate and distance yourself from the PD, it'd be the best thing you ever do. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like the PD, like, they're not like united. They're like they're fucking mostly against each other. You know, let alone you guys. I don't
It's
think you
all
guys
a bunch
need
of
them.
like. It's all a bunch of smaller gangs trying to take control of the entire gang. Is what it feels like.
Yeah, exactly. It just seems like a nightmare. Like I said, you guys would be better off like if you can somehow. Listen, I don't know how to do it because the city's never seen like. It's weird when you really think about it. It's why I like Aegis so much, because for so long, for years, centuries, decades, the city has only been the cops have like all the power. There's been no army. There's been like, apart from that FIB, there's not been like many other kind of like forces in works. You know, it's always just been the fucking PD. That's why they have such a fat ego and they think that they you know they rule everything. I think you guys should branch away from them for sure.
I don't think
Especially
the
now
PD
Bass
fully.
is dead.
I don't think they recovered from the last like shake up of departments where they split everybody and did UPD and then put them back into other departments. It feels like it never actually became structured again.
The other thing
listen,
too,
Bass dying was just terrible.
Yeah.
And, well, that was the nail in the coffin for
100%.
the PD,
That was
I think.
the nail in the coffin. Yeah.
Well, the other thing too, I mean, back when the FIB was trying to be a thing last year, you had PD going in and basically raiding the building very frequently. I think that was a big reason why we wanted PD buy-in, is so they didn't shut it down. They didn't shut down Aegis like they did with the FIB.
Oh God.
You know, rather have PD working with us and for us than being, you know, an opposing force that's out there trying to investigate and shut us down all the time. But if that's the way it's been, and that's the way it's probably going to continue to go. So yeah, I'm all for trying to cut ties with PD.
We'll see how it plays out. I mean, we'll see what plays out with Brian first, and then just go from there. All right.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
And if he's no longer PD, then he's not any use on the board.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a fucking shit show. So
Yeah.
let's try it, guys.
Good talk.
Yeah. Still down for a nuke though.
Yeah. Fox Harry.
Waiting for the elevator. Lang, I sent you Martha's contract. If you're able to sign that, then we can get that going and get her hired in.
Oh yeah, no
Oh, let me finish reading this.
Here, you got your car here?
No. No.
How do I? What, you have to finalize it, no?
I got a bike here. I'll go pick up the car.
Wait,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
let me do that.
cute. This was pretty rough to read, but then it got really sweet at the end. Yeah, what the heck?
What you guys reading over there?
A birthday present that Eve got.
A poem that Carlo wrote.
All right, you should be able to sign that now. I finalized it.
Carlo got your daughter arrested.
Oh, how cute.
Wow.
Wow. I really have to
What did he
pee.
get you for your birthday?
Sorry, 1 second, guys. I gotta be.